I'm rolling. It's nice to have you in town, Amitabh.
Just a minute, he hasn't started yet.
Okay.
Okay.
It's nice to have you in town, Amitabh. Tell us, what's the purpose of your visit here in Nairobi, Kenya?
This is basically to inaugurate the release of a film which has just been premiered in Bombay and is in fact going to be released all over the world simultaneously. We did a concert in September last year in London at the Wembley Stadium. This was a kind of a first for any Asian. This concert was recorded on video, and we discovered that video format could be blown up into 35mm film, and that's what we have done. And we have converted video into 35mm, and now it's being released as a film. So it's a kind of an experiment as well as something historic, something that's happening for the first time. And knowing that there is a sizable patronage to Hindi films here in Kenya, we decided to come here.
Okay. In a nutshell, could you tell us about your career in film? When you started and probably up to this point, including your short stint in politics?
I was always interested in theatre. I never remembered a single year when I've not been on stage, but on a very amateur level. And from school, then on to college, and when I was even working as a job in Calcutta and in Delhi and in Bombay, there had always been this desire to act. And I suppose films was just a very natural progression to my hobby or my activity, and I decided to join films, and I came to Bombay and started in 1969. My first film was called Saath Hindustani, which was made by Mr. Khwaja Ahmad Abbas. Subsequently, it's been almost 22 years now since I've been in the line, worked in about 85 films so far. It's been a very satisfying tenure, if you want to put it that way. The film industry itself is a very exciting area, and I've had my fair share of ups and downs and successes and failures. Worked in some purposeful films, some good films, some bad films. In '84, I joined politics. I was deeply moved by the trauma that the country was going through at the time of the assassination of Mrs. Gandhi, and I offered to stand behind Mr. Rajiv Gandhi. He asked me to fight an election. I fought, I won, and became a member of parliament. But subsequently what happened was that obviously I was a total novice to politics. Politics wasn't just looking after one's constituency. Politics is a lot more. It means manipulations and forming lobbies, and this was something that I was totally incapable of doing. But apart from that, there were some serious allegations that were leveled at me. Allegations which were totally false, untrue, unsubstantiated. And I felt that as a representative of the people, it was morally right on my part to resign and wait for these allegations to be proved correct. No one has been able to do so far. On the contrary, we have proved quite conclusively our innocence in this entire matter. And but that apart, I'm not willing to go back to politics again.
So, in your after your brief stint in politics, in your view, the world of art and the world of politics, are they which do you prefer?
Well, obviously the world of art. I don't think that there is a comparison or similarity between the two. I also strongly feel that perhaps the two cannot coexist. Some would disagree with this, but as far as I'm concerned personally, I feel that if you're doing politics, you should be doing politics, and if you're doing films, you should be doing films.
Okay, finally, tell us about Ajuba, how long it took to make, and in comparison with the rest of your films, what category it belongs to, and if it's going to be a success.
Yes. Ajuba is a co-production. It's an Indo-Russian co-production. It is being directed by Mr. Shashi Kapoor, who has been not only a friend but a very fine gentleman and a colleague of mine. It took a little longer than most normal Hindi films take to make due to various problems. Part of them being communications between the Russians and the Indians, traveling to and fro, and a lot of special effect work which took an exceptionally long period of time. Ajuba has done extremely well in certain parts of the country. In India, in the northern part, for example, in the Delhi and the Uttar Pradesh area, it's done exceptionally well. And I would say average in some other parts. So on the whole, I'd say that it's been a fairly satisfying proposal. And I'm happy for Mr. Shashi Kapoor that this has happened.
Thank you very much. Wish you all the best in Kenya.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Very nice.